See, I rip the mic if you put me to the test. Rip the shit so bad it makes you wanna wear a vest. Cause I'm too hot to handle. Knocking rappers out like Livingston Bramble. Rappers come heavy, but yo, I weigh a ton. I won't lose weight because I'm not on the run. I'm on point like a sniper. Hyper than the hyper. On the DL, overlook the C cipher. Never got caught. I'm on top with my game. Flip a fat rod, there's no need for a train. Rappers come close, but they just can't make it when it comes to the funk. You know I won't fake it. Peace to Surge and my right hand flex. And when I grab the mic, nobody wants to rock next. Rip the shit, too hot to handle. Knocking rappers out like Livingston Bramble. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. I did that without cursing. So, done all the edits there without cursing, you know what I mean? All good. All good, all good. Anthony, what's up, Anthony Mackin? Big yourself up. Appreciate. Just saw the last vid. Big yourself up. Ryan Watterson, what's up? Rashid, what's up? H Don, 88 Pro, what's good? Yo, man. Can I have Felicia Rashad as one of the most beautiful black women I've seen? Can she be in my top 10? Is she a top 10 candidate? Felicia Rashad. She has to be a top 10 candidate. Yeah, Anthony, yeah. Like Colin Hart on Second Thoughts, he was a controversial journalist. The Linford Lunchbox headline will be his legacy. Yes, he didn't just cover boxing. Yeah, you see? I didn't even remember all that. Yeah. No, I'll say it with you, Anthony. I agree with you. Yeah, he definitely was suspect. Yeah, yeah. More than a little suspect, yeah. You know, and not just to Black, but to Nassim Hamed as well. Because when Nassim came out, there was no predecessor of Asian boxer before that. And like, how do you go all the way, right, across the pond where you're supposed to be not necessarily cheerleading for Nassim Hamed, but for you to be throwing up high fives with other British journalists when he loses is an absolute disgrace. And the fact that he wasn't pulled up about that by the media, by the papers he was working for, or none of that is an absolute disgrace. Yeah? I want to big up Steve Bunce because he couldn't come out and just say, yes, it was Colin Hart. But hey, listen, I did all the deductions. He said 65-year-old men were jumping up and down throwing high fives. I got Colin Hart's birth date. I got the date of the Barrera fight, 2001. He would have been just that age, 65. It was him. He was the main journalist over there. It was him. Yeah? It was him. Social Jones, what's up? The OG Beats. I read that Livingston Bramble passed away. Did you watch his fights? I watched the two Mancini fights. I watched the Tyrone the Butterfly Crawley fight. I watched that one. I watched the Roger Mayweather fight. And I've seen a few more. The Edwin Rosario. I've seen quite a lot of his fights. Yes. Yeah, it's not suspect, Anthony. Yeah, I think he was a little racist. You know, like with the lunchbox thing. Yeah, he was one of the. And listen, you saw that documentary. I saw it as well on the BBC iPlayer. A lot of people don't know the stress that them sexualizing Linford's manhood like that put on him. It took a hard toll on him, and it came out in that documentary. Yeah, it came out in that documentary because he didn't want to be represented like that. He didn't want to be because he saw the way he saw it like the stereotype of the black man. Oh, he must have a big lunchbox. Oh, this that. He didn't want that image put out there, and he broke down in the documentary. And also his brother was a bit of a roughneck, and like they just saw it, man. Yeah, Nassim was constantly called the P word at his fights, and he's an Arab. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. And I'm not going to pretend I like Colin Hart because he passed away. I'm not going to say nothing out of line. You know what I mean? Anthony Mack and Colin Hart was grumbling about the fact he couldn't get access to AJ for a sit down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fight Fan Live, what's up? He says, yeah, Naz didn't like Colin one bit. Wow. Big up Lisa Bells. Big yourself up. Yeah, they stressed out Linford, like you're saying, Anthony, big time, long before mental health was a thing. Yes, it stressed him out really badly. But the way they saw it, oh, why are you upset about that? Because he didn't want to be represented like that. You know, I don't know. Maybe they got this impression that perhaps a black male would be proud to be represented by his lunchbox, but not all of us think like that. You know what I mean? Not even most of us think like that. It's a stereotype. Big up social joints. Big up Case K. R.I.P. George Foreman. Indeed, Case. Indeed, indeed. Yes. Big up Diob Newly. Big up Guzzy. Hey. There's a link there. If you want to talk some boxing for an hour, the link is there. Do not put your camera on or I will kick you out in a heartbeat because you're not going to do any of that redundant nonsense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one with George, you know? It's a tough one. Social joints. The fascination with a brother's lunchbox is mental health. Well, see, the thing is, yeah, what did they used to do in America? The bulls were giving, like, that when they would castrate black men, and like the penis and the nutsack was give to family members, like daughters and whatever. Yeah, that's what they. And so it's not how we wanted to be represented. And they shouldn't have did that. They didn't do that to Alan Wells. They didn't do that to none of the white athletes. Why, as soon as you get a black athlete of standing, all of a sudden he's got to be represented by his lunchbox. And I remember him confronted Jimmy Greaves about it. And Greavesy didn't understand why he was upset. Greavesy, you wasn't represented like that. And Greavesy, listen, Greavesy was a very talented man, footballer. And he didn't get it. And they didn't get where Linford was coming from. They didn't get it. They just thought it was fair game, and they didn't get it. Fight Fan Live. Yeah, people forget Linford has got kids who've got to go to school. He don't want to be fetishized. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's not how George Foreman represented himself or Muhammad Ali. You see what it was, yeah? You see at that time there, we're dealing with the rise of black athletes earning good money and being household names to the public. The 80s was pivotal with Frank Bruno, the British footballers. Let's we go back to the 70s. You had Clyde Bess, who got a lot of abuse. And them guys in the 80s, they got abuse on the stands as well. They're Frank Bananas, but John Barnes, you know, Anderson, Regis, Cunningham. Then you got the boxers, Frank Bruno. It was a very pivotal time for black athletes, you know, and like they wanted to be taken seriously. They wanted to be taken not in that way. There, that's not how they wanted to be represented, you know. And Colin Hart, as you pointed out, Ali, thank you for pointing that out. As you pointed out, Colin Hart was pivotal for why Linford was represented like that. Yeah? And in my opinion, right, when they were throwing up them high fives when Hamid lost to Barrera, a lot of that was because he was an Arab. He was a dark-skinned Arab man. The prejudice was there. We're not going to hide it. If it was the other way around, and it was black people do it to white, we'd put it up. We would talk about it. We've got to keep it real. And I don't hate Colin Hart. I don't hate him. I think he was a product of his time. And people often are. Yeah. Yeah. Antonio Mosley, we only have George Chuvalo left from the golden era. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Like after that, it's Larry Holmes and them guys. I hear Larry Holmes is pretty sick. I hear he's not in a good way, Larry. Case K, he says his dad was a fan of that 70s era. Wow. Guzzy, they teased Frank Bruno for his mental health. Oh, that was cruel, Guzzy. That was absolutely cruel. You know what I mean? That was absolutely cruel how they treated Frank Bruno. And it was that Sun, the Sun newspaper, isn't it? It was the Sun. I tell you what, man, not being funny, yeah? See that paper there? Back in the 70s and 80s when they used to describe black males as thugs, awful people, man. Awful. Awful. And Wacko Jacko and all that stuff. Remember the Wacko Jacko? People, I'll tell you, man. Hmm. Anthony says Linford had about 5 million women watching him run on live television back in the late 80s and 90s. Yep. Fight Fan Live. They threw banana skins at Paulins too. Yeah, he wasn't immune to it. Like that ran into the 90s, the bananas getting thrown. Yeah, yeah. That's Nigel Benn's cousin, Paulins. Case, it's same here. in America with the NFL and ABA. Okay, they try to throw the black players into a box of where they have to be sexualized. Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. That's the one. Bonkers Bruno with the Sun headline. Yeah. Bonkers Bruno. Yeah. Yeah. That was such a sad story, man. When he was screaming to what's his name? Pennant. What's his first name? The West Ham. Uh, they made a film about him. Pennant. What's he? Not Chaz. I forgot his name. The black football H. I'm not going to say what he was. You know what I mean? He was very active on the terraces at West Ham, let's just say. Yeah. Guzzy. Yeah. That headline in the Sun, couldn't get away with that today. There's a lot of things they can't get. Like, it's weird, isn't it? Like, how long ago did they take the boobs out of the Sun? How long ago was that? Let me do it this way. How long ago did they take boobs out of the Sun newspaper? Oh, this would be easy. When did they get rid of page 3, Sun newspaper? January 2015? Nah, it was before then. Are they saying in 20? Nah. That's wrong. That's wrong. There was no way there was page 15 in 2015. What are you talking about? End of page 3. The Sun's edition continued. 2015? Nah. Is that right? Up until 2015. That's just the other day. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. What is that correct? Big up Bruce Gas, my man Bruce. Yeah, the Bajans in the house, Ben and Ince. You know what I mean? Big up Tony, pugilist boy. Appreciate your contributions last week. Anselm says the paper is a disgusting rag. Ask any Scouser, Everton or Liverpool. Oh yeah. They got demonized after was it Hillsborough? And even O'Hara Davis got caught up in that, and he hasn't got a clue about football. He didn't even know what was going on. Yeah, awful. That's why they used to have that program, Spitting Image, where they used to have the puppets portraying people who were relevant in social life in the UK mainly. And when they used to make the puppets of the press, they just used to put them in a pig face. Put them in a pig face. That's the one. Cass Pennant. That's the one. Yeah, Cass. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're live right now, Dennis. We're live right now. You know what I mean? We're only going to stay on for an hour because I haven't got unlimited minutes because I just weren't going to pay the £300 for the year. You know what I mean? I just want to pay. Although I might have to because I want to do more live streams. So I might have to work something out. Anselm, are you sure they couldn't get away with that headline? It seems to me we are going backwards. That's a good point. It's a good point. Lisa, big up Lisa. Anthony Mackie, the page 3 was the only thing worth looking at in the Sun. Indeed. Indeed. There was one in particular, I'm not going to say who, she had some great areolas, man. You know when the areolas got the pimples in them. But anyway, hey, let's keep it PC. Guzzy, 2015 was before then. I'm sure it was before then, Guzzy. I'm sure it was. I'm shocked when they said 2015. But then again, it could be, you know. I tell you what, I haven't picked up one of them papers for so long, so I wouldn't know. It's probably still in there. I had a feeling it was the 90s. It was gone. That's what I was thinking. Wow. Dirty boxing habits. Big up the one and only boxing beats and rhymes. I've got to go to bed, bro. I'll catch this first thing in the morning. Get the likes up, people. Do not be stingy. Yeah, tell them, tell them, tell them. Yeah. Fight fans said page three didn't leave too long ago, you know, Beats. I thought it was probably 2017. I definitely remember 2014 and still having, okay, on page three. Wow. Wow. A decade, I guess so. A decade, yeah, decade. Wow. Yeah, they're saying a decade. That's what they're saying. Yeah, decade. That's crazy. See, but that was just like second nature to us. It wasn't like a big deal. We like if you're my age, you grew up seeing that. Wow. Social joints. Page three made no sense since you read the news. As most things, it gives the girls careers but birthed other social problems. Hmm. Wow. Our country, our country, our countries, it's just got its own way of doing things. You know what I mean? There's no other country like Britain. I think we're losing our uniqueness, to be honest. But there's no other country like Britain. No other country. No other country. Lisa said it reminds me of the NYPO New York Post. New York Post. New York Post. Oh, that what? They didn't have that in the New York Post, did they, Lisa? Surely not. Big up Anthony Mackin. Appreciate the super chat, brother. 17th of January 2015 was the last time the Sun had a page three girl. Remember the 90s of when they had an explosion of the lads mags like Loaded and Maxim, and they were top shelf material. Yeah, that kind of buried the page three. Like you're saying, Maxim and the other ones, they buried it. Like the 90s, like you said, you had the lads mags, which were very, I guess, misogynistic in the mind of a feminist. But they also had that geezer bird culture. What was her name again? Yeah, the geezer bird, girl power, Denise Van, was it Denise Van something? I can't remember her name. And the rest of them. Davina McCall. And that was supposed to be empowering. But to me, I tell you what, yeah. I was a young dude and just I was doing my thing them days, yeah, me. The geezer bird thing just played into my hands because you know, especially if you partied up West End and went clubbing in the West End, gal would just try in the box. They would just try and box directly at you. So what that That's a flex. You're just getting thrown down by a random man. Just played right into man's hands. And like, here's the thing, yeah. If women just like, hey, listen, I'm not complaining, but if women just give away box like that, then it gets devalued, and they get devalued in the process. Yeah. If women make you like just get the box easy, then you start losing respect. Not respect, but you're like, well, why do I have to go out and date women? Because if I go out clubbing, you're gonna just give me box. I can just get the box and go back where I'm and to do what I'm doing. I don't have to have the stress of taking you on dates and meeting you up. I just get boxed when I go out because that's literally what was happening at the time, right? Ask anyone around my age in the 90s, right? When they were doing all that geezer bird and girls were getting really bold. They were just throwing box. Box was getting thrown at man, literally. Seriously. Fight Fan Live. I don't know. They still sell papers outside shops. Don't remember the. They sell papers in the supermarket. You can still get papers, but like as you're saying there, you can get the City AM, the Independent Metro, all for free. So who really buys a Sun or a thing? It's crazy. They're only still there just through advertisers. You know what I mean? There's no real sales from news. There can't be. There just can't be. There just can't be. No, can't be no real big sales like Fleet Street at its peak. You know what I mean? It's in the 90s, 80s, and 70s. Yeah, because that's all I do, man. Just pick up the metro at the train station. Pick up a metro. Sometimes you can get them in the supermarket. Yeah, and just read it for free. Right, that's what I did when Friday, yeah. When I went for my bike ride. That's what I mean. Yeah, okay. Went for my bike ride, took the paper out from the station, and went to the park and read it. Yeah. Free newspapers. Tony says Britain flooded with the children of its colonial conquests. Hmm. Yes, indeed. The indigenous people became political prisoners. Insidious images of colonial pillages. The imperialists claim they built pyramids in the syllabus. Revisionist history keeps the masses in ignorance, shackled and chained. In Black Boy Lane, they changed the name of the street, but the history stayed the same. The slaves went and came from Bristol to Liverpool, subject to ridicule, against righteous principle. The gumption of Lloyds of London, who funded slave ships in the hundreds throughout the circumference of the globe, where the people were hunted, told of redundant in their own dysfunction. Harriet Tubman came to free him from being labeled free-fist human being by the Europeans. Western museums have stolen African artifacts they never gave back. In fact, it was them who was paid back slave tax rebate. William Wilberforce was two-faced, but in school, we was taught he ended the slave trade all on his own, but condoned the slave trade in Sierra Leone. Blacks were hunted. Yes, indeed. Indeed. That's it. Van Houten was the name. That's the name. Denise Van Houten. FHM magazine. Yeah, the Spice Girls. You mean like they help produce a lot of promiscuous culture, right? They did. They definitely did. You know what I mean? And I tell because you see the thing is, yeah, advertising is very powerful. And when you've got these women It was like Van Houten, as you said, McCall, and the rest of them promoting that, yo, we can do what guys do. We can go to the pub and to the club and we can pull. It's very suggestive. And I think it damaged a lot of women in the 90s. I think it damaged a lot of women. And here's the thing, right? They can't say it's misogyny. These are women. There's women saying it's geezer culture. It's women, right? Although more than likely it was some dude who put Denise and Davina and the rest of them. Who was the other one? There was a few of them, man. Can't remember them. They put them up to them. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, it was a lot of slackness, man. It was you see, like around that time there, it was just that. I tell you what, you could say that was the beginning of the kind of, let me not label it. Let me not put no labels on it. Let me not put no labels. But I tell you what, right? These days, the girls, they do all that stuff on video, on phones, but they're not going out clubbing and doing what they're doing. In the 90s, the only way you could be an exhibitionist was in real time, and that's to give up the box, because there wasn't no phone to record the twerking and the selfies. There was phones, but the phones didn't have no cameras. Phone never have no camera at all. I mean, you couldn't cut a video on them phones. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I can imagine some girls like really messed up from the 90s. Really messed up. Yeah. If I was to go deep into, which I'm not going to, I can tell you about trains that I'm not saying I was involved. Not saying I was, but I can tell you about trains being ran and stuff like that. It was just crazy. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Club toilets. Craziness, man. Absolutely crazy. Fight fan said, yeah, Beats. When I used to go out with my man them, I remember walking up to the stairs of a club and two gal told me and my boy, go get your coats, you're coming with us. And it was on a popping back at this. Exactly. See, you didn't even get settled into the club. They didn't even. That's exactly what was happening. Exactly what was happening. Yeah. Thirst. A lot of thirst. Madness, bro. Fleet Street's peak in selling newspapers was in the 90s. Once high-speed internet took over, it was a wrap. Yes, indeed, Anthony. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. Hey, listen, when I used to go work, I used to pick up papers to go work. Who didn't pick up? I used to pick up the Mirror. Me and my ignorance thinking, oh, the Mirror is different from the Sun. And then when you look back at it, nonsense. What the Daily Mirror? They did have girls, but I don't think that. How let me see. Daily Mirror. Did the Daily Mirror have page 3? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Okay. The Daily Mirror, along with the British tabloids like the Sun and the Daily Star, used to feature a page 3 image of a scantily clad model, but stopped doing it 2013. I'm not sure if they went all the way and showed the you know. 2013. The Daily Star was ridiculous, though. Remember that paper? It wasn't even a newspaper. It was a joke. The Daily Star was just ridiculous. Wow. The Daily Star was just crazy. It was like page 3 on steroids. And the stories in the page 3. Wow. Crazy, man. How did they come to that decision? Like I'm talking before we were born. How did they come to that decision that okay, we're going to show naked women in the newspapers? How did that like? Who invented it? Wow, man. Fight Fancy's Ginger Spice was the lead for that geezer bird for Spice Girls. Posh Spice tried to keep it classy. Yeah, because when you think about Posh, she's been with David. She was, yeah, like you say, she was classy. She was classy. She was classy. I might actually put Mel B in the top 10 for black women though. With Felicia. Mel B was like, she was hottest. Proper hottest, bro. Guzzy, yeah, a lot of young girls followed that fight. Listen, they were very influential on young women. Very. And all that girl power, very influential. Wow. And he said, I think what we have today is the fallout from the 90s because the 90s will be known as the era where taboos were thrown wide open. Yes. Yeah. 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 So it was no longer taboo for a woman to approach a dude. You know what I mean? Like in programs like The Word, behavior like that was encouraged. Fight Fan Live, a lot of slackness and ladies saw it didn't help either. If you know, you know. Oh yeah, like the Jamaica. I tell you what, the dancehall scene in the 90s was off the chain. Like it was like they were literally having sex on the floor. Like that was depraved. And I tell you what, you know what I mean? Like a lot of them people who ran some of them dances in Jamaica, they found themselves in serious because the church would run to the police. And hey, listen, people love them church or backyard, love them church, and it was like it was disgusting, man. Like they like they were possessed by demon spirit in them dance halls. Some of the stuff they were doing, full gyration, like full sex acts on the dance floor. That's crazy, man. Lisa Bells, they were huge in America too. What was their influence though? Like the Spice Girls, did they have a big influence on female culture though? They probably did. They probably did as well in America. Wow. Yeah, you don't think of it like that. Yeah, they were quite big in America, Spice Girls. Yeah, most of them young people in the 90s are the grandparents of the young people today. Yes. Yes. Mm-mm. Fight Fan Live was batty flicking back in the day before twerking. Jazz Funk, the brick phone. I tell them phones like the first mobile phones were crazy. Like it was literally a weapon. You know what I mean? It wasn't even a brick. It was bigger than a brick. I'm sure it was longer than a brick. It was a big ass phone, bro. Yeah, the 90s were a trip, man. Trevor OJ. And he wants to hear the train stories of Patreon. Hey, listen, they 90s was, see, because all there was to do was clubs. Yeah. So you could be working a 9 to 5 and you end up partying 4 days a week. You see what it was, yeah, right? Before the 90s, people used to club one day out of the weekend. You might go Friday, you might go Saturday, and that's your lot, yeah? 90s, no, no way. Club one day. That's boring, bro. So we could end up clubbing easily 3-4 days a week. And when you're young, you do things and you're in the moment. You don't know how it's done. I'm talking about people working 5-6 day weeks, still clubbing 3-4 days a week. That's what we were doing. And sometimes you want, like, how did we possibly do it? Just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Because, you know, like there was a lot of clubs opening weekdays. Or if not, like man's jumping up the motorway. That's how we entertain ourselves. There was no social media, bro. There was none of that. It was clubbing. It was all about clubbing and partying. And see, just like I'm saying, like the first black athletes to get liberated were from the 80s. In a way, our generation, we got liberated in the clubbing thing more than the generation before us. Like when I used to tell elders from where I grew up in Tottenham, yeah, we're partying up West End, and we all go up there for because they didn't dare go up there. They didn't even no, they weren't going up there. As far as they were concerned, that's a different part of the world. Yeah, and it wasn't based on nothing. Like they'd go up there and they'd get turned away from the door. Police would stop them. Not that they weren't stopping us and stuff, but we was like, no, we're going, we're partying. You know what I mean? We don't care where it was. I mean, Stringfellas or any of the clubs. We're going up there. We're going up there. Crazy. Trevor OJ, the Daily Toilet. Yeah, sorry, start. That's what it was. The Daily, that was exactly what you call it. The Daily Toilet, the Daily Star. Wow. Fight Fan Live, the Sunday Sport was a proper. Yeah, up to. Oh, all it was like was just exposés on who's sleeping with who and this. Just crazy. And like what it was, we became so accustomed to titillation in our media that we got used to it. We got used to it. But I tell you what, you see back then, if you was in France, right, you could be a politician, you could be a popular person on television or actor, right? You could have mistresses and stuff. The newspapers didn't report it. They didn't. That was the culture. They didn't talk about that. Man had mistresses all about the place. They didn't report it. They didn't report it. Different cultures. Hmm. Mm. And then you see, it became very toxic, didn't it? The whole journalist culture, like I say, in the 80s, when Spitting Image were doing the puppets, the press and the media had pig faces, and like it just got really toxic with the phone taps with Harry and who was the girl who passed away when they were doing all the taps on the phones, and like to close down certain newspapers just it became a violation. The phone hacking, they became, see what it is, the newspapers became so powerful, right? So powerful. You know what I mean? They didn't know what to do with the power after a time. They didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know what to do with it. They had so much power. Well, like you say, the daily toilet. Yeah, that's it, Jazz Funk. The Mirror wasn't topless. They had some attractive women suggestively dressed, but they weren't topless. Yeah, it wasn't topless. The Sunday Star was though. I mean, the Star newspaper was topless. Yeah, it was Anthony. Like you're saying, reading all the newspapers the whole week back in the 90s, Sunday afternoon, reading the news of the world. Yeah, because that's what you like. Your old man send you out to go get the papers and go get him cigarettes and stuff. Yeah, I have to buy newspapers. That's how we got our news. Our information was from newspapers and radio, television. Yeah, like you're saying, as regular as rice and peas and stewed chicken on a Sunday. Exactly. Mm-mm. Wow. Lisa said it sounds like the National Enquirer and Star. Big up Lisa. Big up Toby Bartlett. Social Joint says page three made no sense. Different time. Totally different time. And you see, the thing is, you could go in the shop, right? And like you could be, like there was no age limit on buying a newspaper. So you could be a 10-year-old saying, "Oh, I'm buying the paper for my son, for my dad." I could be looking at the boobs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Trevor OJ, the Sunday Sport, their front page was a KILLER example, kid issues in teacher's kettle due to being told off. Anthony Mackin said the Daily Sport was the bottom feeder of the tabloids. That was the corner before high speed internet. Yeah, Posh is married to David Beckham. Oh, Fight Fan Live, TLC. Ain't too proud to beg. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What she say? She wants it in the morning or the middle of the night. Ain't too proud to beg. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Thirsty. Ecstasy pill era. That was hey, listen, that was just crazy, man. That's crazy. That was crazy. See, I didn't score on that. I mean, my brethren did. They was into all that. I mean, a lot of my brethren. You know what I mean? Scoring enough. that things off E. My gosh. Yeah, Euro trash on Channel 4. That's it. Oh, Trevor. Yeah. Oh, okay. They had an influence, Lisa. Yeah, they were huge on MTV and the charts. Yeah, right. Global power. Global power, the Spice Girls. See, the thing is, what people don't realize, man, people don't realize what politics is. Politics isn't necessarily what you see in Parliament or the White House. Once you can get a sway of a certain demographic, get a certain number in a demographic group, it's almost like you have political power, just like Charles Manson, right? And like I'm saying, man, the newspapers over here got too much power, right? And you know when I realized it was when Blair won the election for Labour. How long was it? The Labour government was not in power for at least 18 years. It must have been at least 18 years. Quote me if I'm wrong out there. From at least 1979, when they took out of power and Thatcher got in there, then John Major took over from Thatcher and whatnot. And then Blair got in 97, right? The Sun newspaper were a committed Tory conservative newspaper, always was. Yeah? And then when they had enough of the Tories, and because Tony Blair was not the prototype Labour leader, he was more central left or whatever position you want to put, right wing, centre back. He was a little different, yeah. They turned against the what I'm telling you, because I used to pick up the papers, right? I didn't always buy the Sun, but I'd glimpse through it. They turned against the Tories, wicked, 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 and they started backing Blair. And it's through the Sun newspaper how Labour got in. They convinced the Tory supporters who followed who bought the Sun newspaper to vote for Labour and get the Tories out. That's why they felt so comfortable doing all this phone tapping stuff and crap after. Look at the people who run the papers. Rupert Murdoch, yeah? I once watched a program where they were talking about Murdoch's assets and his finances. And if you have a little bit of money, you don't like doing taxes in it. Because they're all up in your business and stuff like that. The tax man was scared of Rupert Murdoch. And that's all you need to know. He said the only job the tax man don't like doing is Rupert Murdoch and a few other people of his ilk. The tax man didn't like doing their taxes. Yeah, because whatever they offshore, whatever, or knowing where to stack the money and when to stack it. No, don't want to do their taxes. Don't want to do their taxes. Just power, just pure power, pure power. You can't run a political campaign if you don't have certain sections of the media behind you. You're done. You're doners right there. You can't run no campaign. And this is what I was trying to tell the revolutionary workers. I said, you guys, you're talking about you want to make change, but you're not working. You're not prepared to work within the infrastructure of mainstream politics at all. When they've all did it to be successful, I'm trying to break it down to them. You know what I mean? They've all did it. The most rebellious politicians or rebels, have all had to work in the infrastructure to get to advance. And you need the media behind you. You need the media. You need the media. That's why you see Turkey the other year when he went to see Simon Jordan. Why did he go see Simon Jordan? Because Simon is an obnoxious loudmouth, right? So he said, if I can't shut him up, he's going to keep rubbishing me. And people, sports washing, you know what I mean, old sandy face boys, whatever they call him, right? All that shit there, right? So he had to get, and now Simon just lavishes praise on Turkey now because more than likely his palm got greased in its side. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. And look at Conor Ben. What did he do? I need to speak to you, Simon Jordan. I need to speak to you. Out of all the journalists in the country, why did you have to speak to Simon Jordan? Why did you have to speak to Simon Jordan? Damage control. And you see, that's the year. Last year, that's when Simon Jordan probably realized how powerful he was. Even though he talks a load of crap, people don't want to get on the wrong side of it because he knows he'll air them out. Even if he hasn't got all the facts, he's going to air you out. Big up Steven Southstar. Big up. Social joints, was things pricey in the 90s? No. Well, no. No. Not compared to now. Not compared to now. Lisa said I was clubbing Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yeah, that's 90s, Lisa. You know what I mean? Like, go get your club on. Right? We're not sitting in front of phones all day, in front of screens. We're going out clubbing. We're going out clubbing. And if the only sacrifice is, okay, I'm gonna have to like struggle at work the next day, so what? Annie Mack, and I couldn't understand where some people got the energy from. Clubbing all weekend, turning up drunk at work Monday morning. Clubbing, man. Social joints, the 90s. I just hear the stories about mystery clubs, pills, raves in random places, no condom. Hey, it was wild. It's wild. It was wild. It was wild. It was wild. It was wild. That's how people entertain themselves, man. Like you have to get out of the house. You have to build your social circle outside your house. You know what I mean? It wasn't the party wasn't coming through your screen, through your device. Like nowadays, that look at this hangout. People across the pond talking to people over the other side of the country. People, I mean, like. Yeah, there was a massive like you're saying, tabloid war in the 90s. Yep, yep. Yep, that was before TMZ and social media, Lisa. Jade Goody. What did she pass? Was it an overdose, Jade? No, she got sick in it. She got ill. She got ill, man. See, she was a product of reality TV, of the early days of reality TV. Big Brother, isn't it, Jade? Yeah. Man, I forgot all about her, man. Jade Goody. Guzzy, media barons. Yes, indeed. Yep. Linkage, Daily Sports. Anthony says, remember in the Linford documentary, his missus said that the paparazzi were camped outside their house and some were climbing over the garden fence to take photos. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Trevor OJ, exactly, Beats. Dad used to send me, yeah, you have to go get the newspaper. You know what I mean? And like, your old man sent you to get the newspaper because he wants to look at the horses. Yeah, he wants to look at the horses and whatnot. Then your mum would want to read horoscopes or something. That paper circled round the family, bro. Them newspapers circled round. It done an immense service, right? The newspaper was a vital purchase, an important purchase, bro. You know what I mean? Wow. Big up to hell and back. Salute. See, I'm losing up all my time in it. Within a week, I'm gonna have no flipping StreamYard minutes left, man. I'm an hour down already. I don't really want to get off because I ain't been on for a little while. Trevor OJ. Page 3 was to cater for builders, or what is now called the white van man. Good point. That's true. That is actually true. And he said, I watched a BBC documentary years ago, and they said the paparazzi photographers were making a killing back in the 90s, sending photos to tabloids. The sleazier, the better, indeed. Yep. 79 to 97, Anthony. Look how long they was out of power. Look how long. And it took the media or the press to get them back in. Ultimate power. Salsa joins, politics will always be about influence and what you can do for certain people, groups, I should say, rich or poor, indeed. Anthony Mackin, British press is undefeated, an undefeated war machine. They can tear, they can just rip and tear anyone down, man. Trevor OJ, yeah, the son, Neil Kinnock. Remember Kinnock? He thought he had it won. Kinnock was punching the sky like he won. Neil Kinnock, bro. Hey, you gonna wait for the scorecards, Neil, bro? You know what I mean? The judges said, nah, bro. Wait for the scorecards. He thought he had a unanimous decision. Nah, bro. Wow. Rice and pilchards. Hey, sometimes rice and pilchards have to be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? For us in the low budget communities, might find a rice and pilchards. What you mean? Like, when you go, you see the rice and pilchards, yeah? You gotta get the Icona hot sauce, some onion, and some garlic powder and pepper, right? Then take it out of the can, cook that with some rice, like you're saying there, and that's dinner. That's dinner, bro. That's dinner. Real struggle food. The proper struggle food, bro. But yo, the rice and pilchards. You've been there, bro. Been there, done that a few times. Anthony, I prefer the outdoor culture of the 90s than the bullshit phone and social media culture. Oh, it was real because like don't be fooled about the picture I'm painting, yeah? Like you can get challenged because you're out all the time, right? You're out on a man's territory or whatnot, yeah? So man might challenge you to throw hands, yeah? But it was real. It was real. I'm not saying it was bohemian and all that. No, it was real. Yeah? You go to Trends nightclub, round hackers, as I affectionately term it. Hey, bullets, bullets would start busting. Bullets would start busting, bro. Yeah. How much man got murked up Trends nightclub back then, and people still turn up, and for some reason it took ages before the police like. What happened with Trends? Did the police shut it down? You know what I mean? I don't want to. I don't want to like start on my people from across back a yard, but hey, they had some. They had some proper, 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 proper. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to call them, but they're just dangerous, dangerous people, bro. Dangerous people who wouldn't hesitate to bust their team, hesitate to bust their team, bro, and lay down people, lay it down, just lay it down. Trends nightclub, Murder Mile. Yeah. So I'm not trying to say, oh, it was all just wonderful. London, London, a dangerous place. Yeah. Like traveling through Stoke Newington back then, and you didn't like know people through the area. What, late at night? What time is it now? What, 7 minutes to one? No, you don't want to do that. If you're driving through, just drive through, go where you're going. But like as for you stopping off, no. But then again, people say that about where I grew up. No, you don't. You really don't want to stop. You don't want to stop here. That's the last thing you want to do. Yeah, you don't want to stop. Wherever you're going, don't, do not don't ramp and stop here. Yeah, man. Oh, she died from cervical cancer, Jade. Yeah, disco day, football pools. Yeah, man. Social Jones was too young for the 90s. More 2000 Stratford Rex. Yeah. Ministry of Sound, Trevor Nelson. Yeah, Trevor Nelson, man. Trevor Nelson was a good DJ, man. Despite like a lot of people didn't like him because he was a bit cocky, but Trevor Nelson was one of the pivotal DJs. You know what I mean? Fight Fan Live. Yeah, Mum sent my brother shop to get the papers and the cigarettes. Yeah, horoscopes, word search, Sudoku. That paper, yeah, the paper did the rounds and round the house. Yeah, yeah. To hell and back. Well, over here across the pond, major networks, news, cable news are taking a huge hit to credibility. I can't wait to see where they are after the Trump administration is over. Fight Fan Live, Mashtown, laugh out loud. Trevor OJ Stokey was serious. Yeah, Bagel Shop was great. Oh yeah. We're talking Ridley, yeah? Ridley Road Bagel Shop. Is that what you're talking, Trevor? Yeah, of course. And there was what was the other one? Was it Whitechapel? The bagel shops were like, yeah, man, like flipping out. You know, like when you get the was it the ackee and saltfish bagel after rain? I'm telling you, that was the food. After you finish clubbing, bagels were necessary. The bagels were necessary. Bagel shop was necessary. You know what I mean? You can't buy one bagel after you finish raving. You need at least two or three. At least two or three. Yeah, but even like you see the bagel shop from Trevor, like it could kick off there as well because people ain't just buying their bagel and walking off. That became like a rave itself because everyone's just standing around. You know what I mean? Outside the whip and whatnot. I mean, I have the bagel and talk and music and bus out of the car and that. Yeah. Different London. Different London, bro. Wow. Fight fan. Yeah, I like that scene in AWOL when they stopped to use the phone box in the hood and got moved to. It's real, man. It's real. London was real. London was real, bro. London was real. And he said, I didn't like Trevor Nelson still don't. I tried to hail him up at the club that he was DJing at in the Nottingham and he blanked me. Yeah, he was arrogant. He was arrogant. He was arrogant. Trevor, bagel shop, bear man chatting up girls. That's all it was all about, bro. Fight fan live, yeah, kind of like in Woolworth Road. Okay, that'd be the South London equivalent, yeah. Jerome said the bagel shop near Oasis in Hackney used to be lively, indeed. Guzzy, is it true all them rough areas in London are gentrified now? They say it is, but it's not really, Guzzy. It really ain't like that. I mean, like, to be honest, like, there's a recession going on. People say, oh, Brixton gentrified. Nah, bro. Brixton got homeless people everywhere around there, bro. So you see, there's less. It's more mixed now. It's not as black as it was. You know what I mean? Like you're getting different color thugs. it's what it is. But all this gentrified talk, it's been overplayed a lot. It's been overplayed. You remember what? Because you open up a little what was it, Costa Coffee and stuff like, you know what I mean? Nah, come on, or a tapas bar. It's been gentrified. Stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, Club UN. Yeah. But by the time you had Club UN, I wasn't raving at like that. But the youngers used to go Club UN. You know what I mean? Where was that located again? That was not Edmonton. It was on the Great Cambridge Road. Which part of it? It was near Lincoln. Like the private, like the work near there. I used to deliver car parts and what? Okay, so Enfield. Go down to Enfield. I can't remember the names of the road now. I'm flipping so off the pace. Go from Enfield, Gate Cambridge, in between Great Cambridge and Pond. It's near Ponders End, isn't it? Was Club UN was near Ponders End. I'm sure it was near Ponders End. Fight fan live. Yeah, desperate times calls for desperate measure. Gentrified crime. Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah. Like the usual suspects would be black males, but now that I guess I mean like I see someone when I got on a bike ride. It's about 9:30. And as I'm going past, I see Caucasian Europeans, right? Not English European. Well, we don't know what part of Europe them come from, right? But they raided out the Tesco's and they just looked like they didn't whoop the black security guards, AAS, but they just pushed him aside and took the stuff. Oh, we're talking about club you went. Okay, now where did Westwood play there? Temple. You're talking about the Temple. Club UN, Temple. Club UN. So what was it? Where was Ponders End? What was up Ponders End? There was a club at Ponders End. Say around 2003, I want to say. 2004 or something. You're talking about the Temple. Club UN. Club UN. I remember it being Temple. Hey, listen, Temple was dangerous, man. It was very where Westwood used to play. I saw Biggie there just before he died. When you go places like Temple, there's always a bunch of dudes trying to prove themselves, waiting for something to go off so they could prove themselves. So you got to be on your, you know what I mean? Keep your head on a swivel, bro. Yeah, literally. What you win? Tottenham. Okay. Does anyone remember club you went in Tottenham? There was a tank parked outside. Great jumble. Club you win. Yeah, because when you're talking, it could have been Club UN. When I was a really young kid, it used to be Mayfair. When I was going to school, they used to have discos there, and it was Mayfair. Then it became Ritzy. Then it became Temple. So it's had a few transitions. Right now, I think it's a hair and beauty shop now. I think it's a big hair and beauty shop now. Or something. And it's weird. At the side there, at High Cross, that's where I got my youth work certificates. Don't know what they do there now. Telepathy Club you went. So what they used to play there? They didn't play. Like, what were they playing? Jungle. Wow. Yeah, Pam Grier. I got Pam. I can have Pam Grier. The list might change. I got Pam Grier, Felicia Rashad, Mel B. In my top 10 black women so far. Right. Gotta get a darker skinned chick in there soon. And he said a lot of black people moved from Brixton to places like Croydon, Thornton Heath, and Balham. People got nicer houses and bigger houses out there too. You see, when you're in South London, or no, nothing changes, yeah? I remember when my dad's friends used to come round the house. And at the time, for black people to brag about moving up, yeah, we have a house in Edmonton and everything there. All right, because Edmonton's just on the flipping on the periphery of Tottenham. But back then, it was a step up. You're in Edmonton now, but now Edmonton's a tip now. Edmonton got all the social issues that any other ghetto has, all of them. Yeah, Even Enfield, like Enfield was supposed to be like the bastion of old England. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just thugs, isn't it? Thugs. Thugged out now. Big up Emmanuel Abasta. Yeah, Temple. Temple was dangerous, man. Temple was dangerous. And where was I don't want to talk about where the African kid got killed. That was horrible in South London. That day was just depressing, man. I stopped raving for a little while after that, man. It was a Westwood rave. It's horrible, man. I didn't see the murder, but I saw the charge of people running down the street. Then when you hear the story after, you're just like, nah, that's just wrong, man. Yeah, Enfield used to be like suburban heaven. You know what I'm saying? Not now. Fight Fan Live, yeah, because back then when they moved to Croydon and Thornton Heath, they say, yeah, we move out to Surrey was a nice area. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh man, I tell you what, I love our community, man. The stories, yeah, like when you move it up, yeah, everything, got a house in Edmonton. Nah, that ain't a flex no more. That's not the flex it once was. What were okay? So you had Temple, Ritzy, across the road from the police station. What were the clubs at the side of the police station? And in all the years, right? In all of them years, I've never been to the clubs at the side. Anthony Joshua was in one of them clubs at the side once, years back, right? What are them clubs? I haven't got a clue. What were them clubs, should I say? Fight Fan Live, moved to Enfield, yeah. Me and Heart for Shadow. Yeah, Thornton Heath. Yeah, yeah, like you're saying. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pure borers. Man drawing out borers. Yeah, there was a club. It was up Pond. It was near Ponder's End. I thought that was Club UN for some reason. And all the youths used to go, you know what I mean? Like that was the thing. Why do you come up there, man? I club dog. Club in the morning, dog. You know what I mean? I gotta go work in the morning. See, but at this time, I can't see, that's when you know you're old, yeah? When you know you're old, right, is when the thought of raving and then going clubbing, even if a day before, no way. Impossible. Yeah? I need my 8 hours to work, sleep. Need my 8. I need the full 8. That's when you know you're old, bro. No way. They used to be able to do like bleaching without hangovers. Things change, bro. Things change. Things change. Things change. Like I see my brethren. I mean, yesterday just by chance. I'm going to meet him on Wednesday. His old man is 93. Old man is 93, man. I love his dad to bits, man. Mom passed away years ago. 93. I can't wait to see him on Wednesday. His dad was the funniest dude, man. Funniest, but I mean, serious dude, serious man, but funny Jamaican man. '93. The postcode wars. How did all that start? all I know, all I know, yeah. I was in the van. This was about 2000. I want to say 2004 or 5 or something like that. So I'm in the van. And I see a couple of the youths around the ends. Where you going? Where you going, man? Where you going? I said, I got to go up Mare Street and deliver these van parts. You're going up Mare Street? Yeah. You can't, bro. You can't. So why? We've got postcode. We got beef with them man up there. Listen. I'm too old for that, bro. Go where I'm going. You know what I mean? So you're not going to drive up there. I'm telling you, there was a stage where youths were restricted. It was like apartheid. They couldn't move out of their like out their circumference. They were stuck. You couldn't go certain parts of London. They just couldn't go. I mean, what has happened? It's just crazy. And then you hear about like let's say one it's not even borough, right? One like it could be let's say Hornsey and Tottenham. I said you're literally the same area. You can't postcode beef. You're literally the same area. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah. I'm like, boy, I was always in Hackney. Always in Hackney. Yeah. Whether it was up Sandringham Road, I used to date one gal and like being in her flat was just like crazy, man. Because from her flat, I could see all the transactions, and anyone knows Sandringham Road from the 80s and 90s knows what I'm talking about, right? That was just madness, man. Oh, I don't even talk about the Combat 18 nutters. You know what I mean? I used to date this girl in Enfield, an Indian girl, and like the Combat 18 started, you know what I mean, messing around with her in her flat. I remember like I had to stay in her flat because she was like petrified. And then like I saw some of them and nothing happened. And then I even had to get my brethren to stay there. Because I was saying, boy, I ain't tackle all them by myself. Just crazy. Crazy. Just for a little presence to let them know that, boy, Combat 18, you know. And you know that like them white guys in Combat 18, like, boy, you get on the wrong side of them, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Madness, bro. Postcode madness. How did that all start? The beauty of the pencil said, it's still my imagination how that all started. I think a lot of people are confused by it. The postcode beefs in London. A lot of us who are a little older say, well, what are you talking about? You're talking absolute nonsense. What do you mean you can't go a mile down the road? Stop it. It's madness. And he said, no doubt some of them Combat 18 boys went on to become police officers. Crazy, man. Trevor OJ, postcode rubbish. I remember going to college in Weir, Hertfordshire, and I had to go past a known Combat 18 shop. Wow. 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 See, across the pond, they got like that Big U. What happened to Big U? Didn't Big U have money at the time? Yeah, Big U shouldn't be relying on people making films or musicians, to come see them to check in to get money. He had money, didn't he? I'm sure he had money. What happened to his money? He had money, Big U. Where your money? Checking in. Mm. Trevor OJ. Postcode beef probably started with girls and drugs, social joints. Laughing out loud. It was literally streets apart. Literally streets apart. Literally streets apart. Postcode beef. You're thinking, what are you talking about? What do you mean I can't go Mare Street? You can't. So you're saying you can't go to Mare Street right now? No, I'm not going there, fam. Not going there. Scratching my head now. Scratching my head. Scratching my head. Literally scratching my head. But that's youth culture, isn't it? It's just youth culture is different. You know, you can't go. Like I'm thinking, I like, bruh. I used to be in Hackney Town Hall, whole lot like, for loads of things like events and stuff. You can't go to like that's craziness, man. Craziness. Then one time, like they had a fair up, it was at Clissold Park, right? So my girl's nephews wanted to go up there. No, don't go up there. Listen, I'm the little kids. I'm taking the little kids to the thing. No, we're going. We went. Nothing happened. So I think sometimes it was made up in their brain. Go Clissold Park, man. Go on a bumper car and everything down. I mean, it's about you can't go Clissold Park. Stop it, bro. This is madness. This is pure madness. Pure madness, bro. I don't know how I would have coped with that, to be honest. I don't know how like I can't go here and there in that couple of months. No, no. Because the thing is, yeah, when we used to rave in the 90s, right? Half my people used to come from Tottenham, some of them from Wood Green, and some of them from Hackney. A postcode beef. What are you talking about? How are we going to have postcode beef literally yards apart from each other, and we're all going through the same things, trying to get some money in our pocket, and you've got postcode beef with people, with kids who literally have to worry about like paying rent, paying like getting a flat, maintaining themselves, and where do you get time for postcode flipping beef? Where do you get time? Because I'm not talking about little kids. Yeah, they were little kids. I'm talking about kids 18, 19, 20. They're grown ups now. You're in postcode beef, bro. You're too old for that. With my son, I would slap him upside his head getting any postcode beef. You know what I mean? No way. For you mean? Listen, my son, you got to pass grades, bro. You know what I mean? No postcode. You got to get them grades up. You know, or you have to see the old man. You get them grades up. That's all I'm saying. Don't, I mean, worry about me more than the postcode beef if you don't get them grades up. Trevor OJ, exactly. Back in the days, I used to know people all over London. As long as you are not rude, that's exactly it, bruh. Exactly that. Exactly that. You know, like, even when they got red records and do business at Brixton, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's Brixton. So certain times it's, you know, where you from and whatnot. And like, they give you a bit of attitude, but you know, you once you're there and they know you after a time, fucking just it's no big deal. No big deal, bro. You got to learn how to talk to people. A lot of kids these days, their social skills are not where they need to be. They're not where they need to be. Social journeys, different time now. Don't think kids ate outside until summer. Mm-mm. To hell and back. Beats. How do you know about Big U situation? Does stuff like that show up on your YouTube feed? Yeah, it's all over. I haven't even went deep into it, but he tried to tell someone. Well, I mean, how old is he? How old is he? He's not a young guy. How did it get captured on phone that you wanted people to pull up and check in? All right, if you're gonna do that, you can't leave a paper trail. You should not like. It's on phone. You're incriminated by your own words on a mobile phone. You must feel like a real dummy. Big U, small brain. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He lost all credibility of anything. All credibility. Has to be said. He lost it all. Any credibility he had, it's gone. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. You look at him, you don't want to get punched up by a Big U, but it doesn't mean he got a brain in his head, though. He's just a thug. Nothing more than a thug. You know, you kind of like to believe there was more to him than that. Yeah, I mean that. he had a sense of purpose, but nah, he just like, whoa, what you like, dude, epic fail, epic fail. You know what I mean? Wow. What about Thelma from Good Times? So I've got Thelma, Alicia, Pam Grier, Scary Spice. Need a top five. None of you have come up with nobody. You know, you guys are useless. Keep your kids out of that crap there, bro. You know what I mean? Pops code. I won't be having it, bro. I won't be having it if I was a parent. Sorry, I'm not having no nonsense. What did you guys think of Sky Nicholson's performance? It wasn't that like she's got no offensive skills at all. She just gave that fight, and like I thought that Tiara was really gonna bring it. She didn't. She bought it, but when I say bought it, it's because Sky literally didn't do anything. She just gave the fight away, man. Did she intimidate her? Did Tiara intimidate Sky? Top five, top five black women. Top five sisters. Oh man, I just had one on I can have Angela Bassett in it. Can I have Angela Bassett? They're all American, man, except Scary Spice. There's some. See, I'm Americanized, isn't it? I'm really picking all the American chicks. So like can I have Maya Jama? I mean, and I don't know no people from East Africa saying that she ain't black. She's black. Yeah, shut up. The beauty of the pencil. Angela Bassett, 100%. Trevor O. Jason's Grace Jones. Hey, listen, Grace. I still think Grace is a little. She's. I think she was. I'd be scared of, but I think she's quite sexy in her own way, in a mad way. But I'd be. I think I'd be too scared. She'd be. Nah, nah. I couldn't handle Grace. She's Jamaican, isn't it? Proper Jamaican woman as well. She used to be all the time. Go look for her mother, drive through the country roads and everything. Yeah, yeah. And like when she's over there, she's in full Jamaican mode. They're like talking proper pata everything, and she's like she's in there. She's real. She's real. Grace Jones is real. I'll give her that though. I like Grace Jones. Anthony said based on their looks or character. Well, I don't know their characters, Anthony. I just see what I look at. I don't know their characters, bro. Probably I look thing really, isn't it? To hell and back. Dolph Lundgren was scared of Grace Jones, so you know she's no joke. They used to date. They used to date to hell and back. Yeah. Yeah, I guess character could come in there as well, to be honest, Anthony. You could put character in there. I think character is important. I think it's overlooked when men assess women's beauty, isn't it? Character. It is overlooked. Character can actually accentuate the beauty, and a stifling mentality can actually take away from an aesthetically beautiful woman. That is actually true. Guzzy, Sky looked a little uneasy in the first face off. She intimidated her. She did, like the way Sky backed off. She didn't stand her ground. The way she backed off, she was a little intimidated. So, as unpleasant as Tiara looked doing it, she did the right thing. She did the right thing. Trevor OJ, Angela Bassett definitely got better with age. Yeah. Lisa said, I think Sky was intimidated. I think she was a little intimidated. I think she was. I think she. Hey, the Australians, man. What's happened to the Australians, man? Like Liam Paro got washed by Richardson Hitchens, and then Keith Thurman bucks up Brock Jarvis, bucks him up bad, and then Sky, she relinquished her title against Tiara. Americans are just bashing up the Aussies, man. Bashing them up, mate. Bashing them up. Yeah, that's free zip, you know. Free zip. And they've all been free easy wins. Like, I couldn't believe the ease that Richardson dealt with Liam Paro. Just dealt with him. I thought, like, after Liam flipping disposed of Cibrian Matthias, that he was going to handle Richardson, because Richardson didn't look good against the Argentinian. But he came out on some, like, I tell you what, his boxing was thorough against Liam Paro. He was thorough with that jab and his range control. I think it was a little underlooked, you know, overlooked. It was a little overlooked, his boxing. No, no rematch clause for Sky. I don't. Do anyone really want to see a rematch? To hell and back. Keith Thurman gave Brock a proper boxing lesson. Yeah, he did. Keith drew the hands on that kid, bro. Yeah. Australian boxing going back. I mean, flipping Tim Tszyu lost his last two. And hey, you better mind Keith Thurman don't put their hands on him if they fight next. Yeah. Wow. Trevor OJ. Oh wow, her boyfriend Eddie should have added that. See, the thing is, right? When I saw Tiara intimidate Sky, I said, I wonder if Eddie's got options. I don't think he's got options, man. Boxing kangaroo, what's up? Yeah, she's got to work on a lot of things. She's got to overhaul, not overhaul, because she's won world title fights, but you know, the blueprint is there now. If you can get up in her face, you can pressure her, get some body shots going. There's a blueprint to defeat Sky now. Okay, Saturday. So you guys make me burn out all my flipping time on StreamYard, man. Stay with it. We got Sandy Ryan versus Michaela 2. I'm rooting for Sandy to beat Michaela. I think Sandy's gonna beat her. You know what I mean? They threw her off last time, throwing the paint on her. Her mind weren't on the job as it needed to be. This time around, She's coming for that belt. She's coming for that WBO belt. You know what I mean? And Michaela's not going to be able to stop her. Well, at least I hope. How you guys swaying for that one? And then we've got Pat Brown making his debut. Spoke about that already. And then obviously we got Cepeda and why name again? Tevin Farmer. Yeah. How you guys picking in them fights before we get out of here? We've got about 10 minutes left. Yeah, you see London, man. Like you see David Hay, he was in Bermondsey. He was in Bermondsey. That's all you need to know. Like Bermondsey, 90s and 80s. You have to be on your P's and Q's. Southeast, dangerous area for black males. Very dangerous area. Very dangerous. You mean because they always talk about Stephen Lawrence. They don't talk about Roland Adams, and all the other people who got violated. Southeast not a joke, man. Where are we talking? Plumstead, Bermondsey. What other areas? Southeast. Not southeast. Let's say like Bermondsey. Crazy, man. Okay, you guys have got Mayo winning Lisa. She thinks Michaela. And to Helen back, she thinks Mayo winning the rematch. Woolwich. Emmanuel knows, bro. He knows. Woolwich. Yeah. Got to be on your P's and Q's. But South London is it's a strange place, isn't it? Strange place. I like Brixton. I used to like being up Brixton, man. My sister used to live up there, so I used to be up there a lot. And whether it's the academy or the fridge, used to get my blunts up there, man. Kelly Rowland. Yeah, Kelly Rowland, man. She's hot. Kelly Rowland or Beyonce. I mean, either way, you can't really lose in it. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't go. But I think like Jay being with Beyonce has put a lot of people of ranking Beyonce up there. But whether it's Beyonce or Kelly Rowland, you can't lose either way, can you? Either way, you win. Look at that Riddick Bowe showing nothing but respect to George Foreman. That's when George used to commentate on HBO. George was great on HBO. Man, George Foreman, man. Oh, dude. You know what is like George is like our dad, isn't it? George is like everyone's dad. He's like everybody's dad. We just lost our dad, innit? Oh man, Anthony got Tony Braxton in there, bro. Man, I teased that Anthony. I mean, I tipped that one there, man. Yeah. Is Christine Aaron an athlete, Andy? Sandra Funk. Yeah, see, Andy's smart. Andy went for athletes, you know. Andy went for athletes, bro. If you're gonna go for athlete, you know, see, but you see the thing is, see, when you do that, Andy, it's just American. I mean, it's gonna. I'm about to have a top 10 American girls. Tony Braxton. See, when it comes to getting Wookie, I'm not a nookie. I got girls that make Tony Braxton they look like Whoopi. Remember Big L? Tony Braxton. What about Tony Braxton? Guaranteed satisfaction. Wow. Yeah, man. Tell him back. Yeah, that's a win-win. Either way, depends on your personal preference. Like, who was the other one? Michelle? What happened to the girl from On Vogue? She became she's living not girl, she's a grown woman now. She's about my age. Is it Dawn from On Vogue? She's living out of a car. You know what I like is, you know, some of them dudes who get into the red pill thing, they were trying to use her misfortune as an example of what happens to women if they stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Everyone's got their journey, bro. You think she really wanted to end up living out of her car? She's got issues. She's got psychological issues, obviously. I couldn't even watch the video. I couldn't even watch the vid. I couldn't even watch. She was married for a long time. Dawn Robinson, yeah. Yeah. Crazy. That's the one. Trevor, that's the one, Lisa. Anthony Mackin. Yeah, Christine Arras. Yeah. For France, yeah, she was fine. She was tall, innit? Tall girl. She was fine, bruh. Damn. Yeah. Christine Aaron was I tell you what, though, you see Europe. And this is no disrespect to my British girls. Like in Holland and France, they got the like thing. I tell you what, yeah. Holland, I'm like, just say it. The mixed race women in Holland. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. Make it stop. Wow. Yeah, Christine Aaron, bro. She was very statuesque, man. Very statuesque woman. She had short hair as well, you know. There's only a few women who could pull off short hair. Yeah. And see, she's not what you call a conventional beauty, but she was she's a very attractive woman. Very attractive in her own way. Oh man, what's happened to this young filly? He's been accused of raping a tourist in Spain now. Whew. I mean, I don't know, man. Mohammed, how you doing, brother? Social journeys. Damn, how nasty was those in Vogue deals? She had a solid brother. Wouldn't be in no car. She was married though. She was married. And he said, "Yeah, I agree. The light skin in France and Holland are fine. That's because most of them are Caribbean too." Hey, listen, they are, man. They are. They are. They are. They are. Oh man, I need to get the picture of that and eat it. Oh, dear. Lisa. On Vogue was bad. Them girls can sing. Yes, they can. Now you're never gonna get it. And hold on. What was the first one was hold on, isn't it? Was it hold on? Them songs are bad, bro. You know what? Hold on had the bass line, bro. The bass line on hold on was just crazy. And I remember Marley Marl, he jacked the bass line for LL's booming system. That was just bad, man. The bass line was bad. Yeah. They came out. En Vogue came out hard, bro, with them songs. Hard. You know what I mean? Them three girls just put it down. They could sing. They could sing, man. But you see them days with the R&B, some of them girls were just was it Brownstone? SWV on oh boy, flipping out. Them something that they was just singing it out, bro. Free your mind. That's it, Lisa. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. They were just singing it out, bro. SWV was just crazy, man. Social Joints 90s had some of the best female artists, including Madonna, even though she wasn't R&B. Hey, Madonna had some songs, bro. She had some songs. I think Holiday was my favorite song for her. That it was just a good car song, good song to play in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because she had the funk then, man. She had the funk. Helen back. Omar Epps is lucky to have homegirl from On Vogue as his love interest in Juice. Ah, yeah, Guzzy, never gonna get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Brownstone was bad, bro. All. I tell you what, man. When it comes to music, man, like I've upset a few Jamaicans because hey, listen, I love reggae. I love reggae. I'm born in reggae, and you know, but no one can mess with African American. When it comes to music, no one can mess with African American. You can't. You can't. You just got. You gotta keep it real. You gotta be real. You gotta be. And see, the thing is, it's hard to say that with the legacy of reggae, right? And I've been in conversations where people have been upset with me, saying, "Boy, you know what I mean, oh, you can say that. Your daddy is a Jamaican. Your mother is well, my mom's from Montserrat, but you were West Indian parent. But you can't, man. Like, see the thing, like when I look at it, man, like Donny Hathaway, Sam Cooke, Curtis Mayfield, um, Aretha Franklin, bruh. All the groups we mentioned there, like, sorry, man, African American, bro. Yeah, I know what you're saying. All black music, Lisa. I know what you're saying, but James Brown. I'm just saying, who like African Americans have been the most influential. I'm talking about all things, all musicians. African Americans have been the most influential. Lisa Bells, Willie Hutch, yeah, Willie, yeah, that's that. Yes, 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 yes. I sampled a lot of this stuff. Derek Clark, been listening to a lot of Hugh Mandel music lately. Tragic stuff. Okay, why is it tragic? Who's my what's his name again? What's his name again, man? Oh, I forgot his name now. find it, you know. I'm gonna jump out there. I'm gonna find him name. Bobby Womack. Bobby Womack, bro. You know what pissed me off about him? Is I had to watch that bloody documentary about him. And he was an absolute idiot. Yeah? But when I say idiot, he wasn't malicious. He didn't do anything really, really bad. But he was an idiot with his love life. But listen, you put Bobby Womack on a rhythm. He just Bobby Womack is that dude, bro. The Gap Band. I listen to more African American music than any other music. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Black American music, yes, Anthony. Yeah. Anthony said Black American music can't be touched. I don't care what anyone says. The superstars they have produced remain unmatched. The truth. See, the one thing I like about Anthony, he'll just tell the truth, right? And see, just if it is what it is, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. He got shot in the head at 21. Wow. Oh, they're very good artists like Hugh Masekela. But where are they getting that? They're influenced by African American music. They're influenced by James Brown, Miles Davis. That's where they're influenced from. But they give it their own little touch. Yeah. Yeah. To hell and back. Who did the document? I can't remember who did the documentary. I can't. It was a few years, and like he was just like when people act stupid right when they were late. He was one of them guys. Just act like an idiot at times. So that kind of took away a bit of how cool he was. But what was the song? Would you break my heart? Like when he sings that song, you're thinking that song's just crazy. Like, how do you sing like that? That's just like that's just like taking all the stress that you have in you and it's just, yo, this is my art. I'm gonna take my stress and just put it all on that beat there, all the pain, because that's not just singing. That's no longer just singing no more. That's I don't even know what that is, bro. Yeah, yeah. Wish you didn't trust me so much. But not yes, 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 yes. Trevor OJ. Womack is on another level, both as a singer and personal life. Yeah. Otis Redding. Otis Redding. Bad. Lisa Bell's Harry Hippie. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just good. Like Miles Davis and all of them guys. Like, see, the thing is, right? When you look at the American jazz players, right? That's painful. That's painful, bro. John Coltrane and Mark, that is painful. Like they played their instruments so like to draw as much creativity and different whatever they were doing with it. They had to take drugs after a time because like there's nowhere else to go. Literally nowhere else. You can't play the thing no more different now. You've done do every composition and everything. You have to start take drugs. because like basically they're trying to get the full expression out of their music, and like it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. In fact, if you study it too much, it starts flipping your mind out. If you start studying their lives and listening to all their compositions, and I'm into my music, it starts messing with your head a little. I'm not even joking. Flipping hell. Charlie Parker. What? Madness. Because that's what they used to do. Like them jazz musicians, like drugs and sessions. Drugs and sessions, bro. Hendrix. Yeah. Who was the other one, man? Was it Robert? They said he sold his soul to be a great musician, guitar player. Mad. Then you got guys, yeah, Thelonious Monk. There you go, Thelonious Monk. Yeah, yeah. Nina Simone. So you guys are talking. That's it, Robert. That's it. That's it. You got What's his name, Robert? Yeah, Nina Simone, man. Can't rap. Can't mess with them. Billie Holiday, yeah, can't mess. Prince, Michael Jackson. Listen, I've heard people try and tell me Michael Jackson. I'm going to punch you in your face. Michael Jackson can't sing. You say a stupid shit again. Jackson 5, phenomenon. Phenomenon. Like I know the Thriller album blew it out of the park. Ella Fitzgerald. The Thriller, but I tell you what, the Off the Wall album is just like two of my favorite. Let me tell you two of my favorite albums. Off the Wall is one, and Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. When I first heard Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, I was like, that's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, just flipping. Outstanding album. Count Basie, Nancy Wilson, Willie Dixon, Duke Ellington. You can't. I'm sorry, Brian. I know some of you don't even the people across the pond. They're trying to say, "Yo, we like African." Hey, listen, your country, you killed it, smashed it, smashed it, smashed it, bro. You know what I mean? Smashed it. No matter what anyone wants, smashed it in, bro. Smashed it in. Smashed it in. And then when you do that hip hop shit, I tell you what, yeah, I didn't even really like it when Rappers Delight come out and King Tim, Fatback Band are a bad group. We're wicked, right? I didn't like Rappers Delight like that because even now see the thing is, it's weird. I didn't really rate that song, and then what I heard, like the people in the hood, they didn't like that rap there. They didn't like it. And then when I heard Cool Mo D, it was Cool Mo D. Then I thought, was it what was it called? New Rap Language. The flipper thing, the Cool Mo D, the flipper thing, the super thing, the super whoa, that yes, yes, yes. And I knew it. You know what I mean? That's the type of rap they were doing in the hood. Rappers Delight was put together for its mainstream success and its commercial reach. Yeah? Screaming Jay Hawkins, Howling Wolf. Remember Screaming Jay Hawkins, I Put a Spell on You? Yeah. And then Kool Moe D is one of my favorite MCs and always will be. You know what I mean? Always will be. I never forget when I was watching the Tyson Tony Tubbs fight, and like, what did he say again? Come for my title. Did that. I'm taking it back. Coming back like Return of the Jedi. Sucker MCs in the place that said I. What did he say? Could never rock records, could only rock rhymes, but none of the times. How you like me now? I said, oh no. Oh no. Oh, West Montgomery. See? Jazz. Bad. Bad. Kool Moe D. Screaming Jay had 80 kids, says Derek Clark. Wow. Derek Clark, Lead Belly has inspired so many artists. Howlin' Wolf. Yeah. Lisa Bell's Kool Moe D and Big Daddy Kane on the Birdland remake was epic. Grover Washington. Who passed away? Roy Ayers. Roy Ayers, man. I remember Bindry Park. I think it was Bindry Park, you know. Roy Ayers. And we went to Roy Ayers, man, to watch him play. And I know, I think I've told the story before. You know what I mean? Because like I love my music, love my music, and everyone knows that. So when we got there, I done a little diversion. Yeah, I just went to because I just all I want to do. Don't talk to me. I want to hear no words. I want to watch the show. Right? I want to watch and listen to the show. So I'm just there, and my little stimulation, and I'm there just doing my thing. And then I mean, like, come to my bridge, it's like, and quick, like, why are you talking to me now? You're just pissing me. You're talking to me about rubbish. Why do I want to listen to you when I'm here and I've got Roy Ayers and the band playing? Why do I want to hear you right now? And like, it got to a point and said, just shut the fuck up, bro. Seriously. Seriously. And one of my brothers said after, I told him not to go up to you, the main thing. He said, leave him. Leave him. I said, when it's done the music, he's serious. Leave him by himself. Literally leave him by himself. Roy Ayers, wicked. Xylophone, bro. Great show. Great show. Great show. And Roger Troutman and Zapp, I saw them. I saw them at Black Moon, Alexandra Palace, shortly before Roger passed away. And he had the full show. He had the dancing girls, he had the vocoder, he had the band. Oh, man. Wow. More bounce to the ounce. Computer love. Roger Troutman and Zapp. Wow, man. Saw that. Redman, Kentish Town. I never forget that performance, bro. I never forget that performance. 36 Chambers, like I was saying, though, start to finish. That's what you call an album. That's why you, like, and it made me realize at the time, like, there's some great artists who've done some great solo albums, but if you get an album where there's more than one MC and they're really good like that, it's hard to beat it. They just had great MCs, isn't it? Meth was great. Ghostface. See, a lot of people they rave about Ghostface's solo stuff. All of them rappers are better when you get shorter doses of them. You know what I mean? ODB, the Jizza. The Jizza's just like mad. Wow. That's one of the best albums. That's classic. Ready to Die was really good. Dr. Dre's Chronic was very good. Was very good. Um, Tito Puente. Yeah. Grover Washington and Phyllis Hyman. How did Phyllis pass away? It was pretty sad, isn't it? She had a tragic one, isn't it? Phyllis Hyman. That's it. That's the tall lady, isn't it? You Know How to Love Me is a bad song, man. Yeah, man. Suicide, mental health. I think a lot of it stemmed from the fact she couldn't find a stable relationship as well. That's just like, see, that's the thing, man. You just never know. You know what I mean? Like, I think her record sales dipped as well. She didn't have all that money that people think. And she didn't probably just didn't feel appreciated as talented as she was. Crazy. Her spouse, Larry Alexander. Okay, they broke up at 79 to 88. So 30 years on, she'd be 75 now. Mm. Yeah. That was messed up to hear that, man. Like, I'm not kind of like crapping on dudes or anything like that, but even we deserve love. But when you hear women taking their lives, like especially a successful, talented woman taking her life, it's um it's hard to kind of digest, isn't it? Sylvester, disco, Sylvester, you baby. He was sugary in it. He was good though. He was talented. He was talented. That was a bad song, man. Who was you thinking that when he was young? A good song. A good song. Some of the disco songs were good. We know a lot of it, was influenced by that certain lifestyle. But they were good. Like Freddie Mercury, he was disgusting. Like when he used to go to New York into them clubs, he did nastiness, and that's when the HIV was spiraling badly, and he was just yeah. But he could sing, and no one could say any different, bro. Freddie Mercury could sing, definitely could sing. Yeah, man. Don't get it twisted though. Like Caribbean produced some great music, man. Yeah, definitely, and in Britain produced great music, no doubt, no doubt. And even like white soul singers, like Michael McDonald, one of my favorite singers, bro. Michael McDonald is just a bad singer, bro. It's bad. What this song is it? Is it "Cry Sweet Freedom"? That's some just like see that's see. When I'm in the car, I don't play hip hop. I don't play hip hop because it's just a quick stop to get stopped by the bull, by the police in the UK. I don't play it. I don't play it. I either listen to talk radio or I'll play alternatives like softer music. Not so yeah, softer music. I play softer. I don't play hip hop. I don't play hip hop. I don't play grime. I don't play none of it. No, don't play it. Because see me, I don't like police stopping me at all. Don't stop me. You have no business stopping me. I play no music that can attract the police. Not interested. Gasman, Club UN was the name before Temple. Some used to play jungle and had Buster there, the live ones. Okay, Eros was the that's okay. See, you're a North Londoner, isn't it? Eros was the one that pointed there. You're a proper North London man, you know what I mean? And I can see, look when he was born. That's exactly the see 1970. That's how he knows because that's his era. I can tell everything he said there. The era, the clubs, your age. That was your time. That was it. That's when you were running things, isn't it? Yeah, Eros. What was that club like? It looked impressive from the outside. Eros. All the youths were talking about Eros for a little while. It didn't last too long though. Billy Preston, yeah. Tina Marie, bad man. Portuguese lover, Lisa. Don't play that song around me, man. It's just it's too much. Lisa Tina Marie is just like great singer. Fight Sport Talk. Tina Marie, man. She passed away as well, isn't it? Portuguese lover. What was the other song she's done? Square Biz. Square Biz. Oh man. To hell and back. I like Phyllis Haven and Roy Ayers' version of Betcha. By golly, wow, that sounds interesting, man. That sounds interesting. We can't. I don't even know the song, man. I need to get familiar. No, don't do Norman Connors, man. Please. Too much. The way he sung that's like what's it called again? Is it Your Memory? I Am Your Memory. Oh my. Oh man, Norman. I tell you what, I told you I saw my brethren, yeah? His brother, he used to play all them jams, man. When we used to like he was blocked up there. He used to play all them Norman Connors jam. Oh man. Trip, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like all the music was coming out of from America. That's where it was coming, Black America. Rumors. Is it what they call again? Is it Timex or something? Look at all these rumors. Every day. Come on, man. Come on. Velma Houston, just unlimited. Unlimited. What's that song there you just said there? Roy Ayers and Phyllis Hyman. Betcha by golly, wow. One sec. Type that in. I want to listen to it all down. Okay. Phyllis Hyman. Stylistics have got a version as well. This Hyman. Yeah, there's just taking a life, man. It's like crazy, man. But you know, what can you do when people hit rock bottom? It's just like the end, isn't it? Like they can't see no other way out. Norman Connors is Simon under the spell. Can't see Roy Ayers. I see something about Norman Connors. I'm gonna put it in the watch later. Wow, man. Like Roy Ayers searching that song there, man. It's crazy, man. Searching, searching, searching. I tell you what, yeah. Don Blackman, holding you. And what was the other one? Holding you. What was his songs, man? Think called love. Can you see the sun? What your heart listen to? Ever do. Heart's Desire. Heart's Desire and Holding You. Heart's Desire just I think you're talking about some of my favorite music of all time. Timex Social Club, Lisa. See, Lisa knows. Yeah, it was Norman Connors and Phyllis Hyman. The Jones Girls, Nights Over Egypt. Lisa. Yes. Yeah. Renee and Anna, I'll be good. Yeah. All that good stuff, bro. Wow. Bad. Yeah, man. I can't. I like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like Keith Sweat, some great songs. How do you think we're gonna stop Canelo? Crawford coming out, guns blazing, stating he's going to beat down Canelo. You think he can do it? Wow. I know, man. Like they're saying, Crawford should have had a fight in between the Madrimov fight. in the Canelo fight. And in saying that, Canelo's still got to get past William Skull. We're all seeing it as a formality, but there's still a lot of work before that fight is a reality. There's still a lot of work to go. Who sampled Renee and Angela? I'll be good. Was it Foxy Brown and Jay-Z? Atlantic Star, Secret Lovers, Lisa. That's the one. That's the joint, isn't it? I tell you what, man. They made really good use of that. Foxy Brown and Jay-Z made actually some really good music together. Yeah, that was a bad song. That was a really good song, man. That was a really good use of that sample. And then they also had Ain't No, like the one I got. Was that from 15 Minutes of Funk or whatever? I can't remember the group. To hell and back. Man, if William Skull was to pull off the upset, whew, yeah. You never know, though. You never know. You never know. I think he's going to do well early with the boxing. Going to do well early. Mm-hmm. I believe he will, but I don't know, man. You've got to keep Canelo at bay for 12. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can do that. So, what did Suleiman say on the boxing voice, Mr. Mirage? You have to inform us. What did he say? Anything interesting? Anything we need to know? Okay, so Callum Simpson will be fighting for the European super middleweight title on June the 7th in Barnsley. Pat Brown debuts Saturday. Fundora versus Sayas. Sayas is a good fight. That's a good fight. Okay. All right, we use a dried up on everything box on this page. Right up with it. Just have to wait until Saturday for the next news cycle. Post fight is what it is. That would seriously upset the Crawford Canelo fight because, of course, there would be an immediate rematch. Yes. Solomon said Bivol was paid 2.7 million in Beterbiev rematch, and the PBC offered Bivol 8 million to fight Benavides in Vegas. Is that so, Mr. Mirage? Okay, that's deep. That's deep. This is what I'm saying. Like, people are under this thing that Turkey is paying out. But then again, I mean, like, someone's probably going to contradict them stats. Bivol's paid 2.7 for the Beterbiev rematch. And the PBC offered Bivol 8 million to fight Benavides in Vegas. Yes, they did, Lisa. EPMD used that beat on It's My Thing. They were the first to use it. They were the first to use it. It's actually a quite an awkward loop to do because it's not a conventional 4-bar loop where you can start on the correct beat. Dum 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 dum. You see where it starts? Dum 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 dum. So yeah, you gotta be a proper loop merchant to know what to do with it. Yeah, that's the one, Lisa. It's my thing. MCs out there, you better stand clear. EPMD with the world premiere. From New York to Newark, America's best. Cold Water, Long Island is where I rest. I used to love that song, Lisa. Hey, what? Well, I could put a little stereo in my car, boy. EPMD was on a pumping. I mean, so them days he used to play hip hop. Yeah, I mean, play hip hop in the car. Kid, kid, wicked. Wow, that's some serious news. Yeah, like I was saying the other day, like with Bacoli, they think, oh, he got this whole load of money. And look, he took home a great purse. Yeah, Lisa, that was the ish. That was the ish, man. It's my thing. Wicked. Tailing back. So that means Canelo was still Bibble's highest payday to date. That's crazy. Wow. Well, he is the money man. He still is the money man. You got to say that because how much? Listen, there's not a PBC fighter who's earned what the likes of AJ Fury, apart from well, I don't know what Canelo. You have to get Canelo's numbers, and Usyk took home nearly 100 million. There's no PBC fight for one fight. 100 million. Wow. If PBC is offering 8 million, that's a no-brainer. Sorry, Viterbi, I'll catch you on the rebound. Yeah, 100%. Man. See, you watch tomorrow. That news is gonna get out, and then you're gonna get the rebuttal. You're gonna get the rebuttal story. Lisa Bells, I don't believe anything Samson lying behind says, yeah, me neither. Me neither. But they're saying Jose Sullivan said that. Why would Sullivan disclose the purses, though? He's so he looks like he's in beef with Turkey now because he looks like he knows what's coming. What do you mean 100 million is not official though? So like what? So why is the 8 million official then? If that's what you're saying, then what is official? How do you know what's official from what is it, Mr. Mirage? All right, big money, big numbers, big numbers, big number. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I'll do a bit of research into it anyway and see what's going on.
probably be videos out about it right now. All right, people, I'm gonna bounce. Been good. Peace.